Alright, so had some audio issues, so we're gonna do a voiceover for this video. So day 2 of the muscle endurance phase, going upper body. Gonna start with bench press, get that going. Just 3 sets of 20 for it all. You know the drill. And just going through a muscle endurance phase, that really is a grind. But I definitely recommend a lot of people to do it. Like, I feel it does go, what's the word? I feel it just goes ignored. Especially, I feel a lot of people phase in just hypertrophy and strength. But really, like, getting that muscle endurance phase in there will help a lot. Stop you from tiring out as much. Think of it as this way. You'll be able to push more in your strength and your hypertrophy if your muscles aren't giving out, which will allow you to get stronger, which will allow you to get bigger, which will allow you to push more weight and just hit your goals. So muscle endurance is a huge phase that should not go ignored, I believe. But unfortunately, it's ignored by a lot of people. I don't know, if you've never done a muscle endurance phase, like, try it out. Like, obviously it'll help a lot with athletes, but just a regular gym goer. Like, if you're an endurance athlete, that's really gonna help you a lot. But even if you're just a bodybuilder, I feel that would help you. If you're a powerlifter, I feel it could maybe not a powerlifter as much, but you don't need to be an athlete to reap the benefits of just doing a muscle endurance phase. But like I was saying, and as you see me just like hunched over, it's really a grind. Like, you really do feel the muscles pushing. And I really felt it on this set. It may not look like it, but it was a challenge, really. And like, looking at it on video, it doesn't look as bad as it felt. But I do wish I got a spotter on this one. Especially the third set. Like, I'm fatigued. I'm just repping them out. Like, I'm not moving the weight as fast as I was earlier. I only went up 10 pounds. It's a grind. I'm just grinding it out. So yeah, during this phase, man, don't be afraid to get a spotter. You don't want to get hurt. You don't want anything to happen. Especially like when you're really pushing yourself, really working hard, and you gotta hold yourself back because you don't have a spotter. That'll just slow you down. So I mean, a spotter, there's nothing wrong with a spotter, man. Get a spotter. You won't end up like me on this last set. Just like, really, look at that. Really just fighting. I mean, like, you want to fight to the end. So you'll just be able to do that more with a spotter. Yeah, that would have been so bad, but I don't got safeties on, so I could have bailed. But next we're gonna go into lat pull downs. So in this split, I'm doing a 3-day split. My thinking with this is, okay, it's muscle endurance. Lower body is already a very taxing form of exercise. So okay, let me do lower body twice a week, and I'll do upper body once, and I'll just hit the main muscle groups twice. So started with bench press, now I'm going lat pull downs. So off of that, hit all the main muscle groups. Then I'm gonna do it again with the next 2 exercises. But my mistake on this lat pull down is I definitely started too high. The second set, wasn't able to go as hard as I wanted, wasn't able to work as hard as I wanted. Went to failure, but I definitely wanted to get more reps in. But that's a note I'm gonna make for next time, just so I know. But it's okay. I mean, the first couple weeks of a new workout plan, a new phase, it's gonna be some growing pains. Like everything's not gonna go perfect, but as you get into the groove and realize like what weight works for whatever sets, reps you're doing, then you'll be solid. Big thing is always just work hard, man. Challenge yourself, and it won't matter too much. Yeah, this third set, last set I didn't finish it. This third set I didn't even finish it. Like, I believe I stayed at the same weight, and it was just a grind. It was hard, man. Like, I was really fighting, as you can see. Yeah, this one was a grind. Mental note of just to start lower, and that's okay. It's okay to start lower, and just push yourself the next week. Next, we're going into deficit push-ups. This one, doing 2 sets, still 2 sets of 20. This one, I made the mistake of starting too low. Made another note of that, which is okay. Still getting the work in. But yeah, for this one, so the idea of the deficit push-up is you start elevated so you could really get deep on the eccentric when you're going down the push-up, which will allow you to really stretch the pecs, really just work them. So if the deficit you're doing is too low, or you're not going as low as you should, then you're not going to accomplish what you're trying to do. But as you can see in this one, get a little deeper in it, started higher, and definitely after I finished, I did feel it more. That first set I did not feel it. Second set I am feeling it. So yeah, deficit push-ups, you really want to stretch that pec, get as deep as you can, and if you really want to feel a deeper stretch, like, be more controlled on the way down. Last one, we're going med ball front slams. So this one, I wanted to find that happy medium of moving fast but staying explosive. So I wanted to still fatigue myself. Yeah, I'm working hard, I'm gonna fatigue myself, but I don't want to go too heavy where I can't move fast. You still want to be dynamic, you still want to be athletic, you want to slam the ball as hard as you can, move as fast as you can. That's a big reason I put this. Yes, it works the upper body, it works the back muscles and all that, but just get that dynamic work in there. The second set, I'm also doing 2 sets of these, 2 sets of 20, trying to be explosive with every rep. Stuck with 15 pounds. Definitely gotta try 20, see if I could still be as fast and move as fast as I want, but still not let it like just slow me down, and still get that tiring factor where I can still be explosive with every rep. So don't want to start too heavy, don't want to start too light, but that's the end. Thanks for coming to the video.